Hey guys, I'm Jack Punkington. I'm with Vex Venue. And do you have new music coming up? Maybe a single, maybe a whole album? Are you launching a new merch line that you really want to get out to your fans? Maybe you've got a big festival or a show coming up that you want to get people to. Or maybe you're on the other end of the spectrum. Maybe you're just starting out. Maybe you're looking to join a band or looking to start something. But you don't know what to do. You don't know who to talk to. You don't know how to get the word out. Well, that's where we come in. Go ahead, record a 30-second to a minute long video on of your whatever you need and what you're looking for of an ad and send it to us. We'd love to check it out. We'll play it before our podcast so that way we can help you reach the right people because we're all about helping the community here. So, again, send us a 30-second to maybe about a minute at most, keep it a little under, ad of what you need. We'll get it out there.
She's 4'11", but her caffeine intake says 6'4". Kenzie, middays on 106.3 The Core. She could probably bench press a coffee machine.
Hey, what's up? It's your boys from Lost Grip, and you're listening to the Vex Live Music Podcast.
Hey guys, Ashton Howard here, vocalist for Abigail's Asylum, and I am here to let you know that we have a brand new single about to release on May 3rd. So wherever you listen to music, YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, make sure you go and check it out for the brand new single from Abigail's Asylum, Sanctus Mendax. We'll see you May 3rd, and keep tuning in to the Vex Venue Podcast. We love it here.
The only guys who can have a beer for breakfast at work and not get fired. The David Mahoney Show, weekdays and Saturdays, 5 to 10 on 106.3 The Core. Thanks to Paintball on Bay Road. More than a body shop. Watch the road.
Hey guys, I'm Jack Punkington, the host of Vex Venue's Rig Review Podcast. Do you got some gear that you really want to show off? Maybe you have a story behind this guitar that's been passed down by generation in your family. Maybe you found this really cool snare drum on the side of the road and it's got a sick sound and story behind it. Maybe you bought a cursed clarinet from a jazz club down in Nolens and you don't know what to do, but you want to show it off. Well, that's what I'm here for. Go ahead, submit your gear. I will rate and review it. I'd love to hear the stories behind your equipment. I would love to check it out. And not only that, I'm going to have people on my podcast where I will interview them about their stories with their equipment, what they bring on the road, something that really means to them, stuff that they're looking to get, stuff that they're looking to prove with their equipment, and just honestly share and show off what they've got. Maybe you need some tips. Maybe you don't know where to start when you're looking to get into having some nicer end equipment. Does a speaker really matter out of a cab? Do I really need to get a set of Seymour Duncan pickups? Heck, does the reed matter in my saxophone at all? Does it matter what brand? Well, guess what? Tune into the podcast. I will happily answer these questions for you, along with many more. It's Monday nights, 8 p.m. Submit your gear, tune in, listen to the awesome interviews, check out some tips, because you might learn something, or you might have some knowledge to pass on to me so I can pass it on to others. Again, Monday night, 8 p.m. Tune in. Peace, everybody.
We are Fall to the People, and you're tuning in to the Vex Podcast.
This man's only addiction is to live concerts. Ugh, too bad it wasn't something cheaper. Like cocaine.
What?
Afternoons with Meatball on 106.3 The Core. At least concert merch doesn't require bail money.
Hey guys, this is Jack Punkington, guitar player of A Proper Axe. Please tune in to the Vex Venue podcast to hear awesome interviews and music for local bands. Hey everybody, it is Thursday night, it's almost the weekend, and that means you have made it to the Vexed Venue local music podcast, getting your weekend almost started off, carrying you over to your Friday. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day today. I am very excited. It's going to be a fun night of music. It's a pretty interesting lineup. So I hope you all are ready. Now, before we start with tonight's music, just a couple announcements. Again, if you want to have your music played on the podcast, please submit. I would love to play more newer tunes. I'm in talks with a couple bands, so here's hoping. If you want to play at Vex Venue, please, there is a form to fill out. We would love to have you come on out. We have a show coming up on the 28th with Witchfish, Shadow People, Metal Mustang, and a couple others. There's like 5 bands on that show. It's going to be a great time. Come on out and get ready for haunt season, everybody. We are almost time to start the haunted house of Factory of the Dead. So get ready for that. Now, today, I am actually joined by an old friend of mine. Today, before I do that, it is going to be Shadow People, Junkyard Slave, Barefaced, Witchfist, and Metal Mustang. That is the 5 people, or 5 bands, Jesus, that will be on the 28th. $10 in advance, $15 at the door, $30 if you want the VIP experience. Ooh. It's pretty nice. There's a lot of free soda. There's pizza. It's a good time. And you get like your own special room. That's actually really nice. So come on out. But today I am joined by a long-time friend of mine. I am joined by Josh of Misery Lane. Hey, buddy.
What's going on, everybody?
So I have known Josh here. It's going on 12 years?
At least 12.
At least 12. We've known each other for over a decade at this point. We've been in 2 separate bands with each other. Josh is a fantastic guitar player, bass player, and drummer. So he is a awesome musician. He's very talented. I'm very excited for his current project, Misery Lane. Stephanie asking, hey, Josh, how's the foot?
The foot's getting better, guys. It's healing up. It's a little painful still. Got a few months left to recovery, but we're getting a lot better.
Well, hopefully that recovery happens, because we got to get you guys out here at Vexed Venue. We got to get Misery Lane out here.
Yes, we do. Man, could you imagine A Proper Axe and Misery Lane show?
And A Proper Axe, Misery Lane, maybe the Sad Hour. That would be a pretty sick show. I'm not going to lie.
Amen to that, brother.
Or Cheaper Than Water. I've been trying to get them out here too. That'd be cool. So we got WEVM Productions hopping in saying, you rock, Josh.
What's going on, brother? That's my friend Ed. He's a great guy.
Heck yeah, we love the local support. So tonight, we've got a wider range of music. I'm excited to hear some of your takes on some of these songs, my man. So the first 3 bands we've got Something Missing, Godstein, and Doomblade. So let's play that, and we'll get back and talk about it afterwards.
Sounds good. Let's
spoke 3 or 4, and I don't know you anymore. And I don't know you anymore. I'm seeing your face in places you'd never be. I'm hearing your voice when I know you're 100 miles away from me. How come everything I do reminds me of you in the wintertime? I guess in my mind I want you to be here, so things can become a little more clear. So catch me up on the things I've missed. Did you ever end up at that school you dreamed of when we were kids? Are you still working jobs you hate to just get by? Are you truly feeling happy that you're alive? 'Cause sometimes I do, but sometimes I don't. I guess I'm wanting to know if I'm alone. I'm seeing your face in places you've never been. I'm hearing your voice when I know you're 100 miles away from me. How come everything I do reminds me of you in the wintertime? I guess in my mind I want you to be here, so things can become a little more clear. Curated this perfect scene, your life on lines like a movie. But when the parties are over, when the blinds get closed, are you as happy as you seem to be? Are you as happy as you seem to be? Are you happy? I'm seeing your face in places you'd never be. I'm hearing your voice when I know you're 100 miles away from me. How come everything I do reminds me
one of ignorance and pride.
We are back. Josh, what did you think of that first block of music?
Oh man, we went from one area smoothly into another like peanut butter, brother. I really like Doomblade. I love that they were female fronted, you know, and like another props to them for putting on a solo in there that actually was tasteful. That was awesome. Really loved Godstein. I was mobbing, dude. If I had a bigger space, I probably would have had a mosh pit in my room. And Something Missing, man. I thought they were groovy, mellow, and above all, really fun. You know, those guys, man, that was awesome. That was a great block. Loved it.
Yeah. I found Something Missing. Like the singer actually was the sound guy for our show that we did at the Green Door. And he's like, yeah, you should check out my band. And I like listened to it. I was like, oh God, we have to play this on the podcast. This is amazing. And it's so like a mix of like pop punk with Midwest emo perfectly and like a little bit of indie. It's so nice.
It is. It's great.
And then Godstein always is just fantastic. Hey, Monroe, the singer of Godstein, is hopping in with the metal horns. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I saw them. It's got to be about a month ago, almost maybe a little bit more than a month ago now, and they put on a phenomenal show. His vocal range is insane.
Oh yeah, I ran into them on the Masterpiece Theater page.
Yeah,
And they were up there fighting for this top spot against Trueburn, and I listened to them, and man, I like them a lot.
yeah, they are heavy. They're a good like introduction band if you want to get into like slam. Like they're a great introduction to slam.
For
I think.
sure.
And then Doomblade is just like a great like mix of stoner with a little bit of power metal behind it. That solo, like you said, is so tasteful. I love it so much.
Oh, yeah. What a great block of music right there, man.
Yeah. And Cody, also from Godstein, the bass player, hopping in. Hey, Cody.
What's up, dude?
We need to get you guys back out at Vex. You guys are awesome.
I'd love to see a live show, man. That would be great.
You want to talk about the biggest mosh pit I've ever seen. Godstein had the biggest like local mosh pit ever. It was like the security guards were in there moshing. It was so great.
I might jeopardize the healing of my foot to hop in one of those.
It was like I am not much of a mosher. It's not my thing. But I was off to the side because I have to record the bands while they're playing, and I'm just looking over. I'm like, these guys are getting rowdy, but like it was controlled chaos. But it was so nice. Their band manager hopped off stage to get into the mosh pit. It was awesome.
Those are the best shows, man.
Yeah, it felt like an underground basement show from the 90s. That's what it felt like, and it was so sick. So the next block of music, we have got another kind of wide range. We've got Nothing After This, Bog Wizard, and Shade Zero. So let's jam out to that. We'll talk more about it after. And yeah, it's another wild range. I can't wait to hear your thoughts on Bog Wizard. I love them so much.
All right, I'm ready to hear it, man. Let's go. How many times do I have to find
Is it sad? Is it sad? Tell me! one could have foreseen this morass in time. Now in this marsh, my life corrupted by the bog, left to lifeless stairs. Won't you come inside?
What a killer block of music. We got a couple messages here before we get into the discussion. Very first and foremost, we were brought up that someone from Kalamazoo was here listening. Discorded. Hey, Cliff, if you want to go ahead and submit a Discorded song, I will make sure that gets played next week, dude. I would love to add another band to our roster. And the drummer from Bog Wizard hopping in. Thanks for including us. You guys are so welcome. I really enjoy your guys' vibe. I'm a big fan of doom and stoner metal. Part of my big influences are like bands like Red Fang or Orange Goblin. So I try to bring that in as much as possible. And more from the drummer of Bog Wizard. The song is a Lord of the Rings reference called The Dead Marshes. I have never watched The Lord of the Rings all the way through. I need to. And we have, you are Cliff, please do so. I gotta hear this, man. I gotta hear you guys' music. And maybe if you want to hear it too, you should go to Mulligan's September 5th to hear them, Godstein and Fermented Plague. That's a killer lineup. I've seen both Godstein and Fermented Plague live. They're fantastic. Cody from Godstein saying Bog Wizard. I really enjoyed that. Hey, we got Dana from True Devil hopping in saying Bog Wizard. Very cool. So yeah, I believe that we lost Josh.
Yeah, I think I've got some technical stuff going on here. Let me try my camera one more time.
That's okay. We can hear you at least. What did you think of the music, my man?
Yeah, we'll keep the camera off. But man, another killer set of songs, man. I really like Nothing After, and boy, Bog Wizard really hit the spot. Them guys were awesome.
Yeah.
And Shade Zero, man, that was like, I felt like if Seether and Saliva had a love child.
Exactly my thoughts too. Now I know nothing after this actually just picked up a new singer, and so their sound is gonna change, which will be interesting. I hope it's not too different. I mean, like, I'm always down for experimentation. But I really enjoyed like their music. They were like the first like deathcore, I think is what they are, band that I got to listen to, and I really dug it. It was a great way to be introduced to that genre. And then Bog Wizard just rolling in. I love I think it's like a full minute to minute and a half of an actual bog noises. I'm like, this is chill as hell. And then you get the nice thick stoner riff. I'm like, heck yeah. And then exactly my thoughts with Shade Zero too. Same thing.
Dude, I swear, Bog Wizard could have been something similar to the music that we were playing back in the day.
Oh yeah. Yeah, very much. Like I hear that exactly. Like if you mix Spite with Bog Wizard, that's kind of the vibe we went with.
Yeah, yes, I would have to agree 100%. Spite for sure. I love those guys too.
Yeah. So, hold on. We got a comment. Who said what? We definitely let our intros take their time. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Like, it's cool. I love it's different, and I like that. I'm always down for different styles and stuff, and it's neat, dude. Like, also just it fits the vibe of the title of the band, Bog Wizard. It's so sick.
For sure.
We need to get Bog Wizard up at Vex. You guys, I will try to find a way to make it happen. Because that would be a killer show. So our next lineup, we've got a couple killer bands. A couple I've only heard once or twice, and then one of my all-time favorites. We've got Sweet Crystal, the New Models, and True Devil, one of my favorite Michigan bands.
Oh yeah, straight out of Detroit, them boys.
I love True Devil. We're down. We just gotta find a date that worked. Do you guys have anything going on September 19th? Let me know, because I don't think we have a show booked on the 19th. We might be able to do the 26th, but that might be the first haunt weekend. So if you got anything going on the 19th for September, let me know. I'll happily get something going for you guys. I want to get you guys out to Vexed. So, but yeah, our next lineup of music is going to be Sweet Crystal, the New Models, and True Devil. And then we're going to have some discussion about Misery Lane, which I'm very pumped about.
All right.
Whatever is needed, whatever it takes, whatever is needed, whatever it takes.
We are born to stand together. We are here to help the poor. We are meant to feed the hungry, doing all we can and then do more. Guided and directed, no longer lost. We are soldiers in his army, defenders of the cross. Standing on a world that's true, his promise to always do whatever is needed, whatever it takes. Families of the fallen, it's for you we say a prayer. Hearing of your heartache, please know we truly care. To give up seems so easy, to stay this course too hard, but you're bound the load gets lighter when you give it up to the Lord. Yeah, and start standing on a word that's true, on his promise to always do whatever is needed, whatever it takes. Now listen, in all we say and all we do, the light of Christ will come shining through. Sins forgiven, lives renewed. This is what he will do for you. The path that lies before us, it offers a new start. This is how we change the world, with open arms and loving hearts. Play it, Billy.
found my way back here. I'm all on my own and I left without telling her.
And we are back. Josh, you were moving? I can see you. Can I hear you? Talk, good sir.
All right. Hello,
Yay!
hello.
Josh is back in.
Yay. All right.
So what'd you think of that block of music? I was actually pretty impressed, not gonna lie.
Wow. Sweet Crystal. Man, those guys were different, but they were good.
Yeah.
They were really good. I love that.
I immediately like messaged my brother and I was like, you need to check this band out because it's right up his alley. He's a big like hair metal Iron Maiden head. He loves like anything from the 80s he's a big fan of. And I was like, this is right, like he's a big Striper guy. I was like, dude, you gotta check this band out. It's right up your alley. It is totally his sound. And I was very impressed. I really dug their sound.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And I watched a little bit of them earlier when you sent me the list, and I got familiarized with all the bands, and I watched their live show. And for some older gentlemen, those dudes can jam.
Yeah.
And they sound just as good, live as they do on their YouTube, which is awesome.
Yes. Real fast. Cliff, you just asked where can you submit your guys' music? This is the link. Go ahead and click this link. You can submit your music here. And we'll play it on the podcast. And while you're at it, play like a show. Because I'd love to get you guys in at Vexed. It'd be a great time. We've got some spots open left before we close up for the haunted house for a little bit. And then after that, I mean, the new models should be the new A Day to Remember. Like I was like, this is the new A Day to Remember. These guys are amazing.
Yes, absolutely. I wrote some notes down while we were listening, and I like that they bring back like that 2008 vibe of like the old metalcore, which it was like, dude, yes, this is what the metal scene needs revived, that old school way.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. It is very sick. Hold on. And then obviously, True Devil, amazing.
Oh yeah, those guys, starting that song off. You know what I heard? It was like Motley Crue. Is this a new version of Motley Crue?
the new Crew.
Yeah, the new Crew.
Cliff, I saw your comment. Here's that link for you one more time. But no, very much the new Crew. I mean, like I've played with True Devil. Like our first show is with True Devil, and then we just played with them in March at Cabin Fever. And like they're still like phenomenal band. I mean, I just had both Mark and Jude on the Gear podcast not too long ago, and they are the nicest people too.
Oh yeah, I think I caught that one too because I was like, oh man, they got some nice guitar.
Yeah, yeah. I not gonna lie. Right before the podcast, Jude actually messaged me. He's like, "Hey, I saw your post about your Flying V. What, And so I would love it if Jude bought it. He would rock that thing out so much. So we'll see.
In theme,
Plus, worst case scenario, I could always try to buy it back from him. So, but yeah, great bands. Another wide range, and I really want to hear more from the new models. I want to hear like where they're gonna go. And see like if they're gonna get any heavier or if they're just gonna stay with that kind of vibe. Either way is fine. I really dig that sound.
Yes, I definitely am looking forward to hearing more from them. I have to go on my free time and go check them out.
Exactly same. Now before we get into our next block, because our next block is going to be Venom of Virtue, Nuke in the Night Shift, and Misery Lane. Why don't you tell me a little bit? It will be a year to remember. That's funny. How'd you guys come up with the name Misery Lane?
Well, that was actually all with Ken. We're big Stephen King fans, if you couldn't tell. Right. We're like our Pennywise, and we also like the book Misery. You know, we like the movie too with Kathy Bates. You know, we're big fans, and he came up with it long before I even came into the band, which was really cool because I came in and I was like, oh man, I wonder if this is a play off of Stephen King stuff. And sure as shit, everybody was like, yep, we love Stephen King, and Misery Lane is practically from the book Misery, the inspiration actually.
That's so cool. You know, I've never read the book. I own it and I've never read it. It's a dense book. Like, I wouldn't mind getting the audiobook.
Yeah.
The remake was a pretty good movie. I'm not gonna lie. I went and saw it 3 times because I very much enjoyed part 1. I've not seen part 2 yet.
Okay. Hey, definitely gotta go check them out.
Yeah, that's for sure. But your guys' sound is just, it's very interesting. It's like a very thrashy punk kind of vibe.
Like that.
Like,
I
that's
appreciate
at least
that.
like that's what I pick up. Like, you have very interesting time signatures with you, like at least the song that we've played a couple times that we're gonna play here shortly. I'm just like, man, this is very unique, but I love, like, the thing that jumps out to me is the drums.
Oh yes.
And I love that so much. I know you guys for a long time were trying to find a bass player,
Yes, sir.
and you guys finally got one.
Yes, we do.
And
Mr.
so,
Covell.
I'm very excited to see some Misery Lane live. I know it'll be a bit, you still got to heal it up. I mean, we could always just, put your foot in cement and just put a metal, like a cement cage over it, and just be like, you're just gonna grit and bear it, dude.
Yes, we might have to do that. I would hate to break it again. That might work. You might see me on stage then.
Can we get an audio book voiced by audio horror book voiced by Jack Punkington? I can't read. What are you talking about? That would be horrible. That would be really bad.
I agree. We need something.
Stumble so much through that. Like, I primarily listen to horror books. Like, my favorite book series of all time is, well, it's a tie between Dungeon Crawler Carl, because that's what I'm listening to a lot right now, and Tales from the Gas Station, which started out as a little, like, short creepypasta, now is a 6-book series.
Oh, wow.
And it's a perfect mix of comedy and horror. It's really good. Definitely go check it out. But there's no way in hell I would ever do an audiobook. I cannot read that well. I don't have that talent.
Oh, come on. I think you're selling yourself short. I mean, if you can record and do CDs, I think you can do an audiobook. I think we need to vote more. Vex, what do you guys think? Should we come on? Let's go,
okay.
Jack.
How about this? I'll let you guys in on a secret. Because I haven't talked about this at all. And it's the only time I'm going to talk about it because it might not happen. I am going to attempt to write a short story, like a little book. It's a short horror story. We'll see what happens. And if it gets popular enough and, like, it actually sells, maybe I'll do the audiobook. We'll see. Although I'd love to get Mr. Creepypasta to do it. But that's way off topic. It's like years of not years, but it's a very far time in the future. I was way more focused on getting the EP out. Now that that's out, I have a little bit more free time. Maybe.
And speaking of that EP, amazing work, guys.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It took 2 years to do that. He needs to have someone read it to him. Yeah, if someone reads it to me, I can then record what they're saying and do a voiceover of what they're reading.
Oh my god.
That would be funny. Some creepypasta voiced by Jack. Stephanie, make it happen.
Yes. Come on, Steph, make it happen.
Well, like I said, if I can get it working, maybe I will get my creepypasta written. I have, like, an outline and I have an idea of what I want to do. But again, way off topic.
Yeah, we are out in left field, aren't
Stop. I don't want to spotlight myself. I want to spotlight Misery Lane.
we? Oh, well, we can share that spotlight, bro.
So, how much music do you guys have? You've gotten music out for a while. How many, like, do you have a couple, like, at least 1 or 2 EPs or an album out by now? It's been a while.
We got 3 albums out right now. I was on the first one, and I wasn't there for the second, but now I am fully on the third one, vocals, guitar, and a bunch of writing credits on that one. So we've been really putting in the work trying to perfect this one a little more than we have the other ones. We've, like, the first one, we kind of went into it head first, you know. It was kind of raw, and people were like, oh, you know, we like it, but then we don't. And it was like, okay, cool. We're getting some good feedback. Second album, I wasn't there, so I can't really speak on it, but Ken said that's when he got to figure out the do's and don'ts for the mixing and mastering of our own music. And then this third album, we kind of put together everything that we learned, the do's and don'ts, and we've almost perfected our sound to where we like it 100%. And we were satisfied with the way Welcome to Misery Lane sounded. So we said, okay, we're going to put it out there, and here's what we have. And now that's both me and Ken doing vocals and playing guitar. He's always the lead, so you hear him shredding on there. That's him, dude. He came up with a lot of the music on this one. We just had a lot of lyrics that we needed to put there. It took a lot of time, man. I'm not going to lie. This one was about 8 months in production of me driving down to Ohio and going down to his studio because he had back surgery. So he couldn't go very far. So I told him, I said, you know, look, I'll do all that. Don't you worry about that. We're going to get this done. And we took it crawling speed, and here it is. You know, this is what we got for you guys. Welcome to Misery Lane is probably my most favorite album that I've worked on personally, just because I've got to do the vocals that I actually feel comfortable doing. Like, a lot of people want to look at me and be like, oh, that dude can do deathcore vocals. It's like, that's my home plate. That's where I like to be.
Yeah. I'm really happy for it, because I know for a long time, like, I mean, we've been in bands before. We've tried to get it going, and, you know, life is crazy. Sometimes stuff gets in the way, it doesn't work out, and there's no one's fault. It's just life sucks. So seeing you in this project is great, and seeing that, like, you're able to get it going. I know it sucks that you've got the busted foot right now, but that's only temporary. We'll see you boys on the road, and I'm excited for that. You got any crazy? I would love to hear, because I know you've been on tour before. You got any awesome, crazy tour stories you can tell us real fast?
Okay. Well, our first show that we played that was a big show was at Pierre's down in Fort Wayne. Now, mind you, we're fresh. We've only done one show before that, and it was way up north. We get down there, and we're playing for everybody in the band's girlfriends, you know. So it was pretty fun. A lot of us got pretty wasted to the point where one of us, I won't name who, had a a vomit accident into our merch.
No!
So a lot of the t-shirts got ruined. It was no good. And then that was probably our most embarrassing one. But I think our best one was when we had to drive 6 hours to Cleveland to go play at the Odeon. It's quite a metal. It's a big metal venue down there, and we got to play down there with some big names. It was the first one where we actually had professional recording. We had people from, I think it was Rolling Stone magazine there taking photos.
That's cool.
Did a piece. I never really got to see that piece. I know that our old vocalist had it. But, you know, I mean, we've been through it all, from blown tires, brakes blown out of our cars, lost merch, lost instruments. You know, it all comes with the price of what you do. You gig, and those things are all possible. But I got to say, I think the greatest thing about touring is meeting all new people that become new fans, and they carry the name out and they spread it even further like wildfire, you know?
Yeah, when we were talking like beforehand a little bit about like the last show that we did, and I was like, yeah, some people were there, and there were some people I wish that would have been there. There were people who had not heard us play before, and they're like, "Oh, I love your guys!" Like that. That always makes me smile. Like when someone who has no idea who we are, they're there for another band, which is totally cool, and then they're like they take the time to come up and talk to you, but like, I really dug your guys' sound, even if like that's all they say, like makes my heart just blow up in joy, because it is the nicest feeling in the world to be told by a complete stranger who's never even heard of you, "Hey, you guys rock."
Yes. That is amazing. And one thing I do gotta say, your guys' version, your cover of Pink Pony Club, dude. Never heard that song outside there before, and you guys had me singing it.
That's really funny.
It was great.
I don't know how long we're gonna keep doing that. We might play it at like one more show. We want to get another cover just because we've played it for over a year and a half, almost 2 years now. So
really,
it's a fun cut. Yeah, like it's a fun cover, and it's not too hard, but also like it's a lot to be like, I'm gonna play this every single show, because it's the one song we can't change out because it's our cover.
Right.
So we're trying to decide what we want to do. I'm campaigning for a British pop band called Pale Waves. I really want us to do Television Romance and make it just as heavy as possible.
Hell yeah.
So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Like there's a couple other tunes. I wouldn't mind doing like a heavy version of a ska song. That'd be fun. Maybe throw in some old school Operation Ivy. Yes. Stephanie, perfect. Anyone got any cover song suggestions for APX? Throw them in. I would love to hear it. The more wild, the best. We've thrown around the idea of doing Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I even came up with the guitar part for it, so we'll see. Cliff, I see you guys just submitted. Yeah, we will. I am not okay. I'm not doing Ninja Rap. That's not happening. I don't even like Vanilla Ice, so like, I'm sorry. Just submitted. Appreciate the opportunity. Of course, we want to play and get as many new bands out here as possible. We want to get you guys into Vex. That'd be awesome. So yeah, no, thank you for submitting. We really appreciate it.
Oh yeah, Cliff.
Stephanie said yes, Television Romance. I would love to see that one. Yeah, I would too. I think Grant could sing that very well.
Oh yeah, Grant's got such a wide range, bro.
He does. He really does. He is very much like of the like 80s and 90s, but at the same time, like he can do stuff from like early 2000s rock, and like he can like. You can hear on the recordings, he screams really well. It's like you don't expect it. Like I can't scream as well as he can. I can just go longer than he can. That's the only thing I can do is I can scream for a long time. Like the sound check, I wanted to time myself because I want to see if I can beat Chester Benning, like his 17-second scream, and I think I did 15 seconds at sound check last time, so I'm working my way to it.
I'm gonna have to send you a link to something that I did regarding long screams. I have a 45-second fry scream that I did.
Gee.
I about passed out at the end. I was seeing stars, dude.
Yeah. You ever heard of the band Fit for a King?
Oh, love Fit for a King, dude. Back in the day. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what song it is. I know very little about this band. I need to do like a deep dive. But there's a song where the singer does a long scream and then the bass player throws his bass around like 20 times around his neck. I'm like, this guy trusts his strap locks more than some people trust their spouse in their marriage. It's insane.
It's amazing how much we trust our strap locks, dude.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm like, that's nuts. Cause like, and he balances it all on his neck too, which is crazy.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, I wish I had a clip of it, but no, people go look up the bass player from Fit for a King. You want to talk about active bass players? That guy's insane. He's so cool.
Captain Insano.
Yeah. So before we get into the song, tell me a little bit about the song. Like where you guys got the idea. I know it's True Colors Bleed. Where'd you guys get the idea for that?
True Colors Bleed. Well, this one kind of hurts because it's kind of a self jab at herself, but it's about our previous song on our first album called True Colors. So the True Colors means like you get it when somebody is cool to your face and like maybe screws you over or something, then you say, "Ah, I see, that's your true colors," you know. So True Colors Bleed is technically a play on that one. It's just like, okay, your true colors have bled. This is who you are to us. Because not to get into the drama, but we've had to, we parted ways with our original singer, which left kind of a bitter taste in both me and Ken's mouth, and
Yeah.
Ed probably as well. We loved each other, and unfortunately we couldn't see eye to eye about things, and Ed wanted to go a different route while we wanted to kind of stay where we were but go a little heavier, and well, Ed ended up ripping his bicep, and he had to have surgery, and this was just before Michigan Metal Fest back when they reopened up, and that was our big one. And because of that, we unfortunately had to pull out. And because of that, a lot of us were like, this was our big shot. We thought it was over. We kind of backed out, and it turned ugly for a while. But
Yeah. I get that, man. Like I think that's something everybody goes through in bands is like, being in a band is like being in a relationship with a bunch of different people at once. It really is. And it takes a lot, but I don't think a lot of people kind of understand that sometimes like it's rough and like you gotta make sacrifices. You gotta make choices. Like it's what they say, true negotiation, like no one leaves happy. But that's like how you get a good compromise. But no, I get it, man. Stephanie, I agree with you 100%. The boys in Misery Lane need to be put into a bubble. But no, like,
yeah,
I get that, and I'm happy again, man, that like you guys are out playing again. You didn't let it stop you. It took time, but you got it back going. So I'm excited for that.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. It's like being in a marriage with 3 different people.
That's
100%. 100%.
It's facts, because somebody might want to do something one way. You might have to sacrifice because you don't want to do it that way. Like for me, I'm not into the slow, chorded songs. I'm into heavy chug, 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 chug. But, I sacrificed some of my dislikes to play slower songs that meant more to people. So, it was fun, though. You put your own wants aside for the betterment of the band. And, unfortunately, some couldn't see eye to eye, and me and Ken made amends. So I'm proud to be back in. And thank you, Ken. This one's for you, buddy. I love you, bro. I'm glad we're back together and we're jamming, and we wrote one hell of a fucking album, bro.
I'm excited for like what you guys will have coming up next. I mean, obviously, like after you heal, the next big thing is getting you guys out on stage. But I'm excited to hear like what I need to actually do. I haven't listened to the full album, and I need to do that. I'm gonna have to do that. How many songs are on it?
We got 9 and a 10th, which is kind of our cover, and it's a cover of Cold Gin by Kiss. We slowed it down and we went piano style.
Maybe it'll actually be a Kiss song I like. I'll have to check that out.
I think you might like it, Jack. I think you might like it, buddy.
But with that being said, let's get into our block with some Venom of Virtue, Nuke of the Night Shift, and some Misery Lane.
Let's rock.
such a fool as your eyes pull all of my strings. Please don't suffer me, but hold me when it hurts. I beg, don't abandon me. I'll get what I deserve. I see my reflection and I tell it the truth. An angel like that don't love demons like you. Yeah, here you stand once again to disprove my theories, baby. Please don't dark, your lies remain. You played the part, you wore the mask, but shadows speak your truth unmasked. Numbers of nights that cutting deep, your loyalty a hollow creed. True colors bleed, red on the floor. No hiding now, can't take it no more. True colors bleed, the scars will show. The trust you killed, the debt you owe. You built your throne on broken backs, on kingdom made of fragile cracks. Deception reigns, your crown of shame, but fire burns through your wicked game. Showers of nights, they're cutting deep, your loyalty a hollow creed. True colors bleed, red on the floor. No hiding now, can't take it no more. True colors bleed, the scars will show. The trust you killed, the debt you owe. True colors bleed, red on the floor. No hiding now, can't take it no more. True colors bleed, the scars will show. The trust you killed, the debt you owe.
I love how that is mixed. Like that fade out is beautiful.
We thought that was great too. At first it was just supposed to just end, with the long chords, and I was like, you know what? He's like, let's fade that out, and it sounded so good.
It
I
is
love it.
so well done, and like that riff, that da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, I love that. It's like almost like a finger exercise,
Thank you,
and
dude.
like with
Yeah.
the fade out, it's like, man, like you could think it just goes on forever and just gets slowly quieter. I love that.
Thank you, dude. Thank you.
Yeah.
That means a lot.
No problem. So I actually didn't know this until we played it. That's an unreleased, brand new Venom of Virtue song.
Man, dude, that was a great I've never even heard that, and that was, obviously, but
Yeah,
that was,
it's unreleased.
I was blown away.
Um,
That was good.
Yeah, it is called "Don't Ever Leave," and I was blown away.
Excellent work by Alex and the boys.
It's such a great band. I hope everything is going well with the drummer. I know he just had some pretty major surgery, so hopefully he is healing up nicely because they put out some banger music and they're just a great group of guys. I played with them in March and they were super nice. We hung out for like 2 hours outside just chilling afterwards.
You ready for a funny story?
Yes, give me a funny story.
All right. So before I joined Misery Lane in 2021, I tried out for Venom of Virtue. And I unfortunately didn't get the spot, which opened up me to get the spot in Misery Lane. And I just want to say, boys, thank you for giving me the shot. You guys are great. Love the work. I love the
Hey,
music.
it happens, man. Like I tried out for Into the Void, and
With Dan.
yeah, and I did not make it. But if I hadn't done that, it wouldn't have given me the confidence to start a proper X. So, I don't get me wrong, I still kind of wish I would have gotten Into the Void because that's a killer grunge band from Mount Pleasant. But still, like, it happens, and you make great friends because of it. Like, I still talk to them every once in a while. I mean, I know that this Dan, I think, is the singer's name. I know he's working on a new project right now. He's a cool dude. But Venom of Virtue, such nice guys.
Solid tune, man. That was a great riff.
Yeah,
Like,
that
intro was great.
And then Nuke of the Night Shift. I have a funny story about Nuke of the Night Shift.
I'm
So
ready.
they ran Cabin Fever Fest. Like, that's their festival that they put on up in Oscoda.
Oh, really?
And-
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if you know how far away Oscoda is. It's far.
Oh, yeah. She's a trip.
Yeah, like we got a hotel for the weekend for that show. Like we got up there. I think I left work early so I could get up there at a reasonable time. I left Owasso at like 1:00, and I think we got there at like 5 or 5:30
Oh, yeah. That sounds about right.
Friday night, and we didn't play until Saturday. So that, I mean, we were there from Friday night till like Sunday afternoon. But anyway, we played the same day they did. There was a band before us that was like, it was their first show. They were essentially a Nirvana cover band, which, a bunch of teenagers, they killed it. It was all like, yeah, this is our first show. I was like, you guys are great. Literally, like, they're teaching each other the songs like halfway through the set. They're like, what's our next song? And it's like, oh, do this. And they killed it. I was like, on the fly, you guys just taught each other how to play this Nirvana song. That's pretty impressive for being like 16, 17-year-old kids. Like, they were awesome.
Awesome, dude. That's
And then
epic.
yeah. And then Nuke of the Night Shift closed that night out. Now, I injured myself on stage at that show really bad. Like, I was playing a Les Paul. Those are very heavy guitars for people who don't know. And during my Pink Pony Club solo, I play it behind my head. And that's a lot easier on like an LS or a Flying V than it is on a Les Paul. But I still did it. And what I normally do is I have to throw the guitar down and then run to the microphone because I immediately have to start singing the chorus of the song. Well, when I threw the guitar down, it slid and slammed full force into my side.
Oh,
so
no.
hard, I literally lost my breath. It went right into my kidneys.
Ooh.
And so the rest of the night, I had to sit down and not leave the merch booth because I could not stand up.
Yeah.
Everyone in the bubble, you all hurt yourself too much. That wasn't even the funny story about Nuke in the Night Shift. That was just that show. But after that, so like Nuke of the Night Shift played, they put on a killer set. Their singers, super fun. Their guitar player did a much better guitar solo behind his head and did not hurt himself afterwards. And then so we pretty much went home like right after the show was done. Not home, but like back to the hotel. Luke, our bass player, hung out with Nuke in the Night Shift at the bar till like 3 or 4 a.m.
Oh, no.
And we didn't even know. Like, I came down and had breakfast the next morning at the, in the hotel at killer awesome continental breakfast. So we're like hanging out. I'm like setting my second plate up, and then Luke just like appears next to me. I'm not even paying attention. And I just look over like, hi, Luke. And he's like, hi. And I was like, you good? He's like, I was out drinking with Nuke in the Night Shift till like 3 a.m. And I was like, damn. He's like, they wouldn't stop buying me drinks.
Oh, man.
I was like, they party hard. He's like, they party hard, man. It was fantastic. He loaded up on on food, and it was insane.
Oh man. Yeah.
But
You gotta
they
load
par-
up
they're
to
party
suck up that
animals.
alcohol.
Yeah, I want to do another show with them because they're fun, and I'd love, like, I don't drink, but I would go like hang out with them at like the bar, be like, I'll be the designated like sober dude that records all this stuff and puts it on YouTube so I get famous off of it.
That's right. That's right. Hey, nothing wrong with being sober. Us guys in Misery Lane are all sober. We gave up our drinking days, man. It's over.
Yeah, it's that's a hard lifestyle to do that. I don't understand how some people. Grant's alarm scary. Yeah, yes. Oh my god. So right after Luke came down and had breakfast, Grant comes down and has breakfast. And so Grant's alarm is Dillinger's escape plan.
Oh, nice.
And so like it's quiet, we're all eating, we're in the hotel lobby, and then you just hear like as loud as possible, full volume, and everyone's just like looking at Grant. He's like, sorry.
Sorry, guys.
It was so funny. All the normie people that aren't metalheads, you could tell we're all like scared. And then there were a couple like bands that were also staying at like that hotel, and they're down eating lunch, and they're like, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
That was a fun show. It was worth it. It was cold because it was the middle of March, but it was a lot of fun.
Heck yeah.
So
Sounds like it.
that was the furthest show we've ever done. We haven't gone yet. October, we're playing in Indiana. It's our first out of state show.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I saw that, man. That's gonna be a fun one, dude. I'll never forget our first out of state show. That was at Pierre's. It's wild.
I'm excited. I'm gonna have to like make sure because like work at like my normal job is like pretty crazy right now. I'm gonna have to make sure that I have the next day off so that way I can recover. Because like I think it's like a 4-hour drive. Hold on, let me see how far Elkhart, Indiana is.
Oh yeah, got to be at least 4.
Oh, what does the old Google overlord say? I mean, it's right on the border. Oh, wow. That's way closer than I thought. Holy crap.
Not even 4.
It's not even 3.
Oh shit.
It's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh, that ain't bad.
No, that's not bad at all. I thought it was like 4.5 hours.
Might have to
Now I
say
don't
what
feel
for
bad
that.
for saying this. People come to Elkhart, Indiana at Hardy's Bar to see Fault of the People and A Proper Acts October 10th.
Yes.
It's only 2 hours. It's only 2 hours and 40 minutes. You can make that drive.
You can walk it.
Well, I don't know about that. What? That's a 2-day walk. That's a lot. I wouldn't make someone do that.
I mean,
But-
if you truly love them.
If you truly love Fault of the People or Proper Acts, you'll walk 2 days just to come see us. That's pretty insane. But 2 hours and 40 minutes isn't terrible. Like,
No.
I still might want to get a hotel room, but that's not crazy.
Oh, it's not
Well,
bad.
you
at
guys live all the way up in the boonies, Monroe. Like they live in the middle of the nowhere.
all.
I live in the middle of the country, in the middle of the state. You live up north.
Yeah. Way up north.
Like they live up north.
Up north.
we live in the heart of the state. Like
Yeah.
we live in the middle of nowhere state.
I
You guys
think
live in the boonies up north.
me and you right now, Jack, are about 20 miles apart.
Are you still at the same place?
No, I'm actually out
Oh.
in New Lothrop. I'll give my
yeah.
location. I'm not far.
No,
Okay.
New Lothrop's not that far. It's about 20 miles.
Yeah, not far at all.
I've only
Well,
been to that city once, but it's a nice little drive.
It's a cute little town. That's what we'll call it. One of those Hallmark postcard towns.
Yeah. I auditioned for a band out there and I got it and then immediately pretty much quit the band.
Oh no.
They were a great bunch of guys that just like I had no idea how to play in drop A or drop G at the time. And I was like, they desperately needed someone. And they're like, well, we go on tour in like a month. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you guys.
Like, I play different than that.
Like I can try, guys, but that's a lot.
I love drop A.
No, I mean
One of
now
those
I can
things.
I can play that no problem. But you know, this is a decade ago.
Oh yeah. Fair enough. Man, I gotta say, Nuking the Night Shift though, that was great tunes. That was awesome. I really like those guys.
Yeah, they're a pretty cool band. I think they just have released a full album this year.
I have to check you guys out more, man.
Yeah, seriously, I need to check out more Nuke the Night Shift.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you everyone for joining us. We really appreciate it. It's been a fun night. Josh, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone go follow all the bands. Go follow everybody, but especially go follow Misery Lane. They need your love. They need your healing vibes so that way they can start playing shows.
Yes. Oh, thank you, Jack.
Send Josh all the healing vibes. I want to see Misery Lane in 2027 because I think 2026 might be too early unless he really wants to push himself. But I don't want you to I want you to take your time and heal, dude. I don't need you breaking. You've already been through so many health issues. I don't want you to have any more, man. Like it's crazy. Yeah, no more.
No
or
more.
else we are gonna throw you in a bubble, and then you're just gonna live stream your shows, and that's it.
Just have to be like the Bubble Boy.
If you want to go see Misery Lane, you gotta drive to the bubble.
That's right. You gotta drive to my bubble, guys.
No escaping the bubble after healing.
Yeah, permalock.
Permalock. You're stuck.
How am I going to play my guitar though?
Just keep it in the bubble with you.
Fair enough.
We'll have a really, really, really long mic cable that goes outside the bubble and goes into a PA system that's outside the bubble.
Perfect. Problem solved.
Problem solved. We've saved Misery Lane from hurting themselves again.
All right. That's perfect.
But thank you all so much for joining us. It's been a great Thursday show. Tune in Monday to our sister podcast, which is our gear review show where we talk about gear and do a bunch of awesome conversations about other fun band stuff. Yeah, and have a good night, everybody. Peace.